बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। अस्सलामुअलैकुम। खालिद उमर। आज मैं आपको बहुत ही दिलचस्प and interesting part I'm going to relate today is the so often heard Siachin Glacier or Glacier, depends how you pronounce it. Well, I'll pronounce it like most of us do in Pakistan, that is glacier. Where a glacier melts is called from being frozen, and a glacier is constantly on the move, though to us it looks static. Very slow movement. See the snowy portion and then the snow disappears. Now this area where the glacier finishes, or its terminus, also called as the snout of the glacier, is the place where the end terminus, end point of a glacier. Now this is Siachin Glacier, the famous one. More snow will fall as it becomes colder. It will become absolutely white even in this portion. And normally, even in our area, the Partapur Glacier becomes Sugar River. Similarly, the famous Siachin Glacier, 75 kilometers in length, terminates and becomes Nubra River in the Indian held area of occupied Ladakh. Now I will take you along the course of the Nubra River southwards, southwestwards. And southeastward too. In fact, right now we're moving southeastwards. You can see water in the river. Plus snowy portions like I'm covering now. We go further south, and you come to a place called Sosomo. I try to pronounce it like the locals do from my experience in those areas, having commanded my beloved NLI battalion opposite the Indian Army. Further south we go. You can see heights coming down. Now when the armies take up positions, they go for the heights. When you occupy the top points or the heights, like the Indian Army did in 1984, then you have effectively taken possession of the glacier. Now I am bringing you down to another interesting point which very few Pakistanis know and have possibly never heard about. Is as the river Nubra comes further south, it is joined by the Shyok River, which is coming from eastern Ladakh. Shyok River, as Pakistanis who've been traveling to the north last year in large numbers, particularly to Khaplu and other places where they saw the Khaplu fort, south of the conflict zone of Siachin Glacier, River Shyok, like River Indus, I posted a photograph yesterday, enters the Pakistani held area across the line of control. Now coming back, I'll show you where the Indian Siachin Brigade headquarters is located, called Partapur. Now we come to Partapur. First time I heard its name was in 1984, when the Indian Army deployed here, and I was posted somewhere else. But once I joined and took over my beloved NLI battalion in the Batalic sector and the Baltoro Glacier sector, in September 1986, I studied everything about the Indian Army deployment in that area. So the village Partapur, south of Shyok River, where Shyok is meeting, or Nubra River is falling into Shyok River. There Indian Army headquarters Partapur is located, and you can see now military type constructions here. Typical army construction. In fact, if a bigger resolution is made, one can even see the barracks or vehicles which are standing.